Welcome to Room in the Inn, a program of the Campus for Human Development.
Hello, my name is Charles Strobel, and I'd like to talk with you about the Room in the Inn. Room in the Inn is our winter shelter program. It was founded in 1986. Presently, it's conducted by over 145 congregations in Nashville, both Jewish and Christian. What we do each evening is to create small independent shelters at our individual congregations all over the city. We believe that smaller shelters are better. They're safer and provide more personal contact one-on-one. Each one is secure, is sufficiently warm, and has adequate bathroom facilities. And the people assisting from each congregation are all volunteers. Now, we will not be able to meet all your needs this evening, but we do promise you that you will receive a clean blanket sanitized by the hospitals, a cot or mattress to sleep on, an evening meal, something to eat in the morning, transportation there and back, and some friendly conversation. The reason we can do it this way is based upon one organizational principle, the principle of respect. We believe that God creates and loves everyone equally. No one is better than anyone else, regardless of race, creed, sex, age, physical or mental impairment, or any other individual differences there may be among us. And it is this understanding, based upon this principle of respect, that serves as the basis for the following few rules I'd like to go over with you. 1. Respect for property. Everyone is asked to respect the property of the congregation, the volunteers, and all the other guests. 2. Respect for the unity of the group and the smooth operation of the program requires that there be no drinking, no drugs, no weapons, and no violence. Now, nothing further needs to be said about no drinking, no drugs, and no weapons. These are all based on common sense. But we do need to say something about no violence, because we see violence expressed 4 ways as abuse. 1. Physical fighting of any kind is subject to dismissal. 2. Words that are obscene or vulgar or that defame another person are grounds for dismissal. We expect that all language be respectful of others. 3. Words and actions that are racist and incite racial tensions are grounds for dismissal. Now, this would include such words as the N-word. We believe that minority groups, Hispanics, African Americans, Native Americans, and women should be free of any prejudicial words or actions that are racist in nature. 4. Words or actions that are sexually offensive or abusive toward another are grounds for dismissal. Now, this would include not only words or actions of men toward women, but women toward men toward men, and women toward women. Now, a word about the women. Women are always in the minority at Room in the Inn, both as volunteers and as guests, and they do not come here to be treated in any way disrespectfully, so we'd like to ask everyone to be respectful of the women that are here. Now, these are our basic rules. They're all based upon respect, and they guarantee that every individual's rights will be protected and that the program will run smoothly. It is important that everyone, our guests and our staff and volunteers, accept and follow them. If you can accept these guidelines, we hope we can count on you to follow them. And now here's how the program works.
Once you're finished with orientation, you'll be asked to complete a registration card and provide some personal information, including the name of an emergency contact. This is the time to let us know of any special needs you may have. You'll be going out this evening in groups of 10 to 15. Single women, couples, and families will be going out together. Single men go out together. If there is someone with whom you would like to go this evening, you need to stay together with that person. If that person has a higher ticket number, you need to go with that person when their number is called. When you register, it is your responsibility to make sure the volunteer at the registration desk circles your names together. But remember, lower ticket numbers can go after they've been called, but higher ticket numbers may not go any earlier than they are called. If you are taking any type of medication, even non-prescription medicines such as aspirin or Tylenol, we ask that you make us aware of that so we can inform the congregation in the event of an emergency. Telling us will also eliminate any suspicion should you be seen taking your medication. The congregation will pick you up here at the campus and take you to their place of worship for the evening. They will be here by 7 p.m. When they begin arriving, we will start calling names as they've been assigned. They will return you between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you need to be back earlier than that, it is your responsibility to let us know before you leave tonight so that other arrangements can be made. Once you leave here, the congregation volunteers are in charge. We ask that you observe all the rules they may have, such as rules regarding smoking areas, places in the building that are off limits, lights out, and any other rules that may be special to that congregation. Some congregations are able to provide special services, such as showers, laundry facilities, and clothing rooms. If you need any of these special services, it is your responsibility to request them when you register. Make sure the registration person notes your request in writing beside your name. Each night we receive dozens of special service requests. Every request may not be met because of the limitations of many of the congregations that participate. For example, the congregations that can provide laundry services may all be filled by the time you register. Due to their different sizes and resources, some are able to offer more than others. However, each one is doing their best to meet your needs and provide a safe, pleasant night of shelter. The congregations will bring you back here in the morning between 6 and 7 a.m. Once again, if you need to be back at the campus before 6 a.m., please let us know this evening so arrangements can be made. When you return in the morning, you will be given a ticket for that evening, provided your behavior was appropriate and consistent with the rules of the program. Unfortunately, there are some nights when 200 people need space and our capacity is only for 100. The only fair way to allocate those 100 spaces is to let all 200 draw for the available space. When this occurs, 100 people will draw tickets good for that night, and the other 100 will draw tickets for the next night. If this happens, we apologize. Please know that we are doing everything we can to meet your needs given the resources of our participating congregations.
Once again, we want to welcome you to the Room in the Inn. Our staff and our volunteers see you as our guests for the evening, and we want to treat you the way we would like to be treated ourselves. We're here to serve you in any way and to offer you a safe and warm evening of shelter with plenty of food and hopefully some wonderful conversation. So we hope your stay will be enjoyable, and once again, welcome.